Hi, my name is Vicky. Today I'll be speaking to you about aging with multiple sclerosis. If you're like me, I was anxious. I was nerve-wracked. I was devastated. I did not know how it was going to go. Now, at the end of the video, I hope that you leave with peace of mind. Just because I wish that someone would have told me that. When I was diagnosed, the neurologist showed me that I would be in a wheelchair, that I wouldn't be able to walk on my own without any assistance potentially. Now, he was an old school neurologist, but he was very knowledgeable. He actually, I'm not going to say he diagnosed me the same day, but he told me that I had multiple sclerosis the same day. And I was like, wait a minute, did the MRI already come back? Like, did the results come back? He was like, no, but I'm more than certain that that's what and he was right. They've done so many multiple tests on me, that just a lot of tests, and it's multiple sclerosis. I know there's a lot of diseases that mimic multiple sclerosis, but whatever disease it is, it doesn't matter. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not going to be able to amount to what you want to amount to. I understand that this disease is invisible and unpredictable, and it doesn't matter how unpredictable it is. Your body is so much more powerful than this disease, or a lot of other things in this world. I get it. We're human. We are very vulnerable to a lot of things. But at the same time, we have the power to change things, change the way we think, change the way we eat, change the way we live life. It's up to us only. It's not up to anyone else. It's not up to the doctor or the scientist that's telling you what's going on in your body. No, you are your own advocate. And if you can put your mind to it and say, hey, today I'm going to meditate. Today I'm going to read a book. Today I'm going to exercise. Today I'm not going to eat those chips. I'm going to eat some fruit, some whatever it is that you do to change the way your life is going. Because to me, I was devastated. I did not know that I was going to get through it. And that is the worst feeling ever. I'm sure a lot of people have gone through this, but I'm speaking to the person who thinks that there is nothing that they can do in their power to change the course of multiple sclerosis attacking them. I get it. Some people are just gonna say, oh yeah, that's you, not me. But you know what? I honestly feel that it can be anyone. Anyone can do this. Anyone can put their mind to it and say, hey, that's not gonna be me anymore, or that isn't gonna be me. Because honestly, I was very clueless when I was diagnosed. When the doctor told me that, this is a doctor, this is a neurologist who is very intelligent to me. He's like, has so much more knowledge than I do, and to me he was superior to me, because I'm thinking, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the world. I don't know anything. So at that time, I kind of thought I had life figured out, but I knew nothing. So now it's been 14 years since then, and I thank God that I'm nowhere near a wheelchair. I'm nowhere near, and even if someone is in a wheelchair, I get it. But you yourself can do little things to change in a big way, in a big positive way. When I was pregnant, my legs were giving out on me, and I didn't want to take any medication because I didn't want to affect my son. I didn't want it to have a negative effect on my son. I didn't want him to come out with defects or any of that. So I pushed, and I almost gave up, because I almost gave in to medication, because it got that hard at one point. I was struggling to move my legs, things like that. But little by little, asking for help from other people that are more knowledgeable than I am in that aspect. Like, for me, it was strengthening the legs. I didn't know that you can replace some muscles that have died, or that are dying, or that are being affected, that you could replace them with other muscles. I didn't know that. But because a doctor, a therapist, he was a physical therapist, actually a sports medicine doctor, who told me, hey, all you got to do is the comment. Like, he told me, when he told me what I could do, he looked at me like, duh, you could just push yourself, push your legs a little, you know. And I'm not saying overdo yourself, but little by little you will get there, as long as you're persistent with what you want. So if you're scared because you've been told that you have multiple sclerosis, and this is something that's not curable, this is something that you cannot get rid of, this is something that is attacking your body and it's invisible. You cannot see it. So how can you fight something that's invisible? Well, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter who you are. Everyone's going to be different. Everyone's case is different. But I want you to know that you are your worst enemy and you can be your best friend. Like, you are the change. You are the defeat. You are the person that either downs you or lifts yourself up. It doesn't matter what anyone else says, because yeah, sometimes it takes a toll on you, because words do hurt and they do matter at times, but what you do matters way more than what you hear or what you say. Yes, words can be powerful, like I said, but doing things, like action, is way more powerful than words. When I was young, my mom used to tell me, show me, don't tell me, show me, because I don't want to hear your sorry ass excuses. That's what she would tell me. But I'm just saying, like, it's, to me, when I had an IV you know, in my vein. It was a tube. So it was the tube so that the injection could go in. But it was left there because it was steroids, intravenous steroids. So they were given by the vein, but it was 5 days. And so I had a relapse, and I was working in the office at the time. And everyone would tell me, stay home, stay home. But when I was a kid and I would get sick, my mom would be like, oh, I don't need no excuses. You're going to go to school. You're going to do something, because you're not going to just be here and do nothing. Because, she thought I was trying to get by on her. But so if I would feel sick, I would make myself do something. Like, I would make myself push myself harder, because I didn't want to be stuck at home in the weekend, especially if it was like Thursday. Okay, so when we were sick, or we tried to play sick, not to go to school, if it was like anywhere near the weekend, like Thursday, Friday, we were not going out. So high school years, we're not going out because we were sick. So regardless, so it didn't matter. If I told my mom that I was sick, I wasn't going out that weekend, and I didn't want that. So I was trying to push through. I'm not saying go to work or go to school sick. I'm just saying, like, for me, I just want you to know that you are greater than your thoughts, because people would tell me, stay home, stay home. I had the IV, I had the little tube in my arm, and I was like, I'm going to work, I'm going to work, I'm going to go. And they were like, no, you just need to stay home. And I'm like, no. To me, that was an excuse. It was an excuse to me. And it gets me, because I look back now, and if I had a kid or anyone that was going through what I was going through, I wouldn't want them to do that. But I'm glad that I did it, because it showed me that I can do it. I can push through it, and I can overcome that, adversity, that, oh, you're sick, oh, you have multiple sclerosis, oh, you need to just not go to work, or take some more days off, or whatever it may be. I get it. Take days off, have time for yourself. Yes, restore yourself. More power to that. But for me, pushing myself and actually telling myself, hey, you're gonna do it. Like, you're gonna do it. And my boss, oh my God, my boss at the time, she was amazing. She would just, like, pour her words into me and say, hey, you know what, God is greater than this disease. She would pray with me. She would, like, it was amazing. So God puts people in your life that you need. So grab. And the crazy part was that I had just met my boss. This is a new job. So it was recent that I met my boss. So either way, it doesn't matter who you are. Aging with MS is going to be different for everyone. Just please try not to overthink it, because you never know what's going to happen. All you can do is put your best foot forward every day. And that's all you can do. Honestly, and do what you can, watch videos that help you read educational things, um, eat better, whatever helps you, work out a little more. But it's consistent, it's every day, not just once a week, twice a week, it's every day, especially at the beginning. But either way, I know everyone's gonna have a different story, but I know that for me, aging with MS was eating at me, eating at my brain. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. No one knows what's gonna happen really in life. Like, you never know. You think you're fine, you think you're well. People, unfortunately pass away all the time, and unexpectedly, in car accidents and things like that. So you never really know what the future's gonna hold. Um, all I know is that for me, a positive mind and actually doing something about it every day has helped me tremendously. So I wish you guys the very best. Thank you for listening. If you like these videos, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share. Thank you and have a wonderful day. God bless.